Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Sushmita, Zoology faculty. I will be helping you students or guiding you people in teaching 11th and 12th grades, specifically of the NEET portion itself. I have experience of about 8 years in teaching specifically of the NEET syllabus of zoology for both 11th and 12th grade. I hope I'll be helpful in teaching this both 11th and 12th portions in your for your NEET exam. I hope you'll be liking my video. So let us start with the syllabus. Let us start with the topics without any delay. So okay then. So today I'll be teaching about one of the important topic from the 11th portion, that is from the chapter Breathing and Exchange of Gases, and the topic is transport of gases. Okay, so I am very well aware, I guess you guys are very well aware that how much important is this topic going to be. Most of the questions based on percentages, based on how the transportation is taking place, that will be asked in the form of MCQs in your NEET exam, that you guys are very well aware. So let us start one by one of how the transportation of these gases are going to take place. First of all, if we have to understand what exactly is going to happen over here, it's a very simple thing. That is, transport of gases which is going to take place are of two. That is, one is oxygen, the other one is carbon dioxide. Now, how are you going to transport these two gases? That is oxygen and carbon dioxide. There is a medium. Okay, one such medium which is going to be played, or one such major work is done by our fluid connective tissue, that is blood. Now, this blood is going to help in the transportation of oxygen and carbon dioxide through our entire body. Now, intake of oxygen through this medium, that is blood itself, and exhaling out of carbon dioxide through the blood itself is going to take place. Okay, now this is the major first criteria that you need to understand. Apart from that, we will also be dealing of how one by one, that is how the transportation of oxygen through what method and how much percentage is going to take place, and also the transportation of carbon dioxide and their percentages, and through what different methods it is going to take place, we'll be understanding in this class. Okay, so first we are going to deal with the major one, that is transport of oxygen. Now, how is the transportation of oxygen taking place? Now, there are two different methods for the transportation of oxygen to take place. One is in the form of dissolved state. You can rather also call it as plasma state. Anything is fine. Okay, so one is dissolved state and the other one is plasma. Basically, you're going to say that you're going to understand the transportation of oxygen in a dissolved state through this plasma itself. Okay, now another one is transportation of oxygen as oxyhemoglobin. You can rather call it as HB, oxyhemoglobin. Now, one by one, we'll deal with how much percentage and how is it going to transport. Okay, so first comes first, that is in dissolved state. Okay, now how much percentage is the transportation of oxygen going to take place? That is about how much percentage, is anybody aware of it? If yes, please comment in the comment box which is given below. Okay, now the 3% of oxygen is carried out. How much is it? 3% of oxygen is transported or is carried in a dissolved state through plasma. Now you might be wondering why only so less percentage. Is because I will be telling you the reason. First of all, how much percentage? This is very much important to remember. In the form of MCQ, they will definitely ask. Also, in fact, students, I'll be giving you certain questions also. You can just comment down in the comment box below the questions. We will be dealing with that as well, so that whatever topics we are going through, I'll give you certain 20 or 15 questions based on those subtopics. you shall answer those, and also we will discuss the uh, answer keys of those questions which I'll be providing it to you. Okay, coming back to this, about 3% of oxygen is carried in dissolved state through plasma. Now, why only less percentage is because there is a major reason, that is around 20 to 25% of the carbon dioxide is transported by RBC, that is 7% goes over there itself in the, it has got the capability. Who is having the capability? That is the carbon dioxide is having the capability of transporting the transportation through plasma. So here if I have to say the solubility, major reason over here is that the solubility of carbon dioxide, in a simple language to understand, that is solubility of carbon dioxide is around 20 to 25 times higher than that of the oxygen. So hence the amount of carbon dioxide will be easily diffusing over there. So if in case you are unable to understand, do remember why so less percentage coming to dissolved state of oxygen and why so high percentage when it comes to carbon dioxide is because the solubility of carbon dioxide is around 20 to 25 times higher when it compared to the, which one? That of the oxygen. So hence that is the reason. Now this is how the first one, that is 3% of oxygen is carried out in dissolved state through plasma. Okay. Now we have to keep one thing in mind. Total, if you are calculating, it should come to 100%. Now out of which we have taken in the dissolved state is around 3%. Now remaining how much is there? It is around 97%. Now what exactly is going to happen over here? Let us understand. The second one is as oxyhemoglobin. Over here itself, I'll be dealing with the oxygen dissociation curve also. Okay. Now, coming back to this. I hope I was clear with the previous topics, previous things which I've told you. Now, coming back to this one. Now, approximately 3% is going to get dissolved in the blood plasma. Remaining 97% is going to combine with hemoglobin to form what? Oxyhemoglobin. Okay. So, here what is going to happen? About how much percentage? Around 97% of oxygen is going to combine with hemoglobin to form what? Oxyhemoglobin. This is very much important. Now here the oxygen is going to bind with the hemoglobin in a reversible manner. Okay, in a reversible manner, so that it is going to ultimately give rise to what? Oxyhemoglobin. First of all, we are very well aware that what is exactly hemoglobin, isn't it? Hemoglobin is a red colored pigment which is present in our RBC. Okay. Now, one major factor, I'll be telling this and then we'll stop with the topic. Tomorrow I shall continue with the oxygen dissociation curve, which is very, very important from the exam point of view. Okay. Now, as I was saying, hemoglobin has got around, or basically it is made up of 4 units. Okay. These 4 units, or each unit contains one ferrum, that is in basically +2 state. Okay, each unit has one ferrum in +2 state. So basically, if I have to say, each hemoglobin molecule, this is very much important, each hemoglobin molecule is going to carry about totally maximum of 4 molecules of oxygen at once. So that is why we are going to get this 97% over there. So I'll repeat once again. Now 3% is going to dissolve in the blood plasma. remaining 97% of oxygen is going to combine with whom? Hemoglobin in a reversible manner to form oxyhemoglobin. Now hemoglobin, as you already know, that it's a red colored iron containing. So here that's how we say one iron, Fe. Correct? So iron containing pigment present in RBC. Hemoglobin is made up of about how many units? Totally 4 units. This is very important to remember. So each unit has got one Fe in +2 state, and each hemoglobin molecule will be helping in carrying out about how many molecules of oxygen? That is around 4 molecules of oxygen. All right. Now, so far I've taught you only a little bit of introduction about how the transportation initially has started taking place. In tomorrow's class or in the next class, we'll be further dealing with how exactly is this going to take place? How is the oxygen dissociation curve going to take place? I hope I was helpful. If you have liked my video, please like, subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Have a good day.